Hi dear friends, welcome to our YouTube channel My E-commerce Journey. In this video we will see another interesting topic in e-commerce business. The topic is how often we need to check for the Amazon dashboard. That means um, uh, we need to update ourselves. Suppose if you are doing business with Amazon, actually this video is only related to Amazon and Amazon dashboard. Often we need to check for any updates in Amazon dashboard. Very importantly, number one, any e-commerce seller, he should first of all give his number, that is mobile number, that is that number having WhatsApp, then the email ID. Actually mandatorily Amazon used to get it, but for any updates we need to give these two numbers and that is WhatsApp number and email ID, so that any updates that Amazon is doing for information, any example, any orders that are coming in, that will be reflected in your WhatsApp, that will be reflected in your email, right? Any buyer seller messages, that will be reflected in your email and also WhatsApp. So for that reason, definitely you should provide you should update your email ID and mobile number for proper updation. And not only doing that, after updating it, we need to check for any informations, any important informations, because number two is that in case there are any buyer seller messages, that is the buyer requesting for something, some details about the product. So suppose for example certain products we may have not provided in the listing the volume of that particular or volume or capacity of the particular vessel, for example. In such cases they will request for certain details, right? So once the customer requests for certain details, it is the duty of the e-commerce sellers to provide the reply within 12 hours. It is a mandatory, right? Otherwise it will affect your performance metrics, right? That is, if you don't respond properly, then definitely that will affect your performance metrics, okay? And performance metrics need to be maintained healthy. Only then the entire process will be smooth and you will get good number of orders. That is number one. Number two is that there are certain rules and regulations being changed because of certain policy changes in the with respect to the government, whether it is in India or outside, whatever country it is. Normally the government will put certain rules or update certain rules. That rules must be implemented by the e-commerce platforms. Say for example that this one, what do you call 1% this what do you call TDS, right? Not TDS, TCS, right? So that normally some 1 or 2 months before, previously they used to charge 1% of TCS, right? And recently, just 1 or 2 months, one month before I think so, the government has changed it from 1% to 0.5%. So that information was passed on to by the e-commerce platform to the e-commerce sellers, right? Such cases, what we need to do is we need to be aware of that, right? That is because once you are aware of that, then only the while calculating for this TCS, while calculating for the product price fixation, you will calculate that also, and then you can able to fix the price. Similarly, other things, right, that is relevant to e-commerce business, right? All the informations. Say for example, the Great Indian Festival, right, which is going on. So that festival, before it comes, that information will be passed on to the e-commerce sellers. So we need to update ourselves, right, by checking the various important updates in the Amazon dashboard. That is one, because only after the information comes in regarding certain festivals like the Great Indian Festival and other festivals, which normally happens once or twice in a year, only then the e-commerce sellers can opt in for a particular deals or offers, right? And they can improve their sales, provided the margin is within the particular limit, right? So therefore, we need to often check for the updates. That is number 2. Number 3 is that we need to often check for the account health, which is very, very important, especially with respect to Amazon. Account health we need to maintain in a positive way. That is, in the sense, more than 200, there are points up to 1000. So from above 200, the account health should be maintained. That means normally we will have some 200 plus normally, right? It should not go below 200. Right? That account health should be maintained. And if there are any policy violations, any such factors that are affecting the account health, so that information will also be updated to either both through email also. At the same time, you have to check yourself often, right? That we cannot neglect as such. In case if you neglect, then definitely that will lead to even finally account suspension also. Once account is suspended, then it's quite difficult to recover back, right? And even though there are certain ways to recover it, but still certain faults that we make without our knowledge, that you cannot, Amazon will not accept it, right? So such cases will be affected because of that account health reasons, right? So for all these reasons, we need to check for the, and one more thing very important is that often this listing will get deactivated sometimes, right? How will you know that? Unless you go across and check the Amazon dashboard, only then you will come to know that the listing that you have listed, right, is deactivated. The listings can be deactivated due to many reasons. Like for example, if the pricing error is very high or very low, the listing can be deactivated. Or if there are certain any policy violations of that particular product, or any certain product defect, or anything related to SEO, if you have made some mistakes in the listing, right, all these things will affect the entire listing, and it may convert the listing that is active to inactive. So in such cases, what you need to do is that you have to take steps, right, and bring back the listing to active stage. Only if the listing is under active stage, only then the sales will happen, right? Otherwise, if you go on to the listing and 50% of the listing is inactive, then sales will not happen, right? So for that reason also, very, very important, for that reason also, you have to ensure that you update yourself from the Amazon dashboard. Even though email will come, right, but still we need to check for the Amazon dashboard, and not only in your computer or laptop, but you have to install it in your smartphone also, because even if you go out for some more than 2 hours or 3 hours trip somewhere else, if you go, or if you go for some purchasing, whatever it is, at that time also you need to update yourself what is happening in the e-commerce platform. So only then you can thrive in this e-commerce business, right? So updation and verifying of the e-commerce dashboard, especially Amazon dashboard, is very, very important for successful running of the e-commerce business. Only then you can run the business in a better way, successfully, with proper good margin and good profit you can run. Okay, thank you friends, thank you so much for watching. If you are not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel, My E-Commerce Journey. And whenever we have free time, we will share our personal experiences related to e-commerce journey. Until then, signing off. Bye.